All right, we are back and we are in the playoffs, folks. This is it once again. You know, Radioactive Mayo has somewhat of a rocky season, barely sneaks his way into the playoffs. And once again, we find ourselves in the first round against his German rival, Trannel. Once again. Admin of PWC, we fought many times. And we meet again here in playoffs, so it's bound to be a good one. So let's look at the team that he brought. It looks pretty interesting. He has signature Terra Captain Hisuian Avalugg, which is cool, very tanky. He brought Lantern, of course, Thundurus, Tapu Lele, Skeledirge, and Mega Audino. Okay, this is not the team that I was expecting at all. He did not bring Corviknight or Ting-Lu. Neither of those. He also didn't bring Sneasler. That's interesting. He brought Mega Audino, which is a little surprising. I really did not expect that. But he does bring Lantern. That's to be expected. We do see Skeledirge. I was not sure if we would see Skeledirge, but we do see Skeledirge. And we do see Lele and Thundurus. That makes sense. Mega Audino throws me off, though, for sure. That kind of scares me. It's going to be tough. I brought a pretty bulky variant of my team, and I wanted to try to kind of play the slow game against his bulky core and wear him down, but Mega Audino, him bringing the Cleric in Mega Audino is going to make that strategy a lot harder. We've got to find a way to break through somehow, because Mega Audino can Wish Pass and heal up. We have our star of the show, Shell Smash, Power Herb, Meteor Beam, Terra Ghost, Omastar. I don't know how useful Terra Ghost is going to be here because he didn't bring Sneasler, but I don't know. We're Power Herb, Meteor Beam, and Shell Smash at the same time, so hopefully we can use this to muscle through something like Lantern. We still do plenty of damage to Skeledirge, so it doesn't even matter that he's unaware. We just got to get a little bit of chip on it. We got a pretty bulky team here. We've got Zapdos, Heavy Duty Boots, Classic, Thunderbolt, U-Turn, Toxic. We can Toxic a lot of things here. I don't know if that Audino is going to have Heal Bell, but we can spread Toxics. Specially Defensive Mega Scizor is here for Tapu Lele. It also helps us deal with Thundurus a little bit, and just other stuff that's not Skeledirge. Galarian Corsola is here to take hits from stuff like Avalugg. Can really take hits from anything. You can take hits from Tapu Lele if I needed to. We can spread Will-O-Wisp, which is nice. Get Rocks up, which should be nice. Looks like his only spinner is Tapu Lele, because he didn't bring Defog on Corviknight. So if we can get Rocks up, we can spin block Avalugg with this, which is nice. That'll help me tremendously against Thundurus, as long as it's not Boots. Unaware Clodsire helps us deal with Skeledirge. You don't really need to worry about Torch Song boosting up. We have plenty of special defense we can switch in. We got Earthquake. We also got Stone Edge to hit the Thundurus, which is a big threat. We also got Spikes if I really want a hazard stack, which might be a good strategy. And then we have Choice Scarf, Latios, to outspeed stuff like Thundurus. And the Tapu Lele, we got Shadow Ball to hit it, and maybe a surprise Healing Wish could come in handy at some point. So I don't really know what I want to lead with, to be honest with you. I kind of want to lead Scizor and just get the Mega off, and maybe U-turn on something, just in case he's offensive and he leads with something like Lele or Thundurus. Anything else, minus Skeledirge, it's a decent lead against. We can just U-turn out on stuff like Lantern or Audino. So let's lead with Scizor, I think. Yeah, we didn't bring Pelipper this game. I definitely considered it, but I figure Water Absorb Lantern is a lock for him. And they're just really isn't much of a reason for me to bring Rain when he's going to bring Water Absorb Lantern. Okay, so this is the lead matchup that we want. This is good. I get my Mega off here, and I can just U-turn out. I do want to get my Mega off here so that we can switch into this later. We can't run Bullet Punch because he has the terrain, but we have Iron Head to Oko this, but I doubt he stays in here. So I'm just going to U-turn. Okay, there's Audino. Okay, now the question is, what do I want to do against Audino? I really don't know what this thing is going to want to do. I could go Clodsire and maybe start spike stacking, is kind of what I'm thinking. Like, this thing could have Toxic, so I don't really want to... I don't have any kind of heal bell or anything, so I got to keep that in mind, and I don't want anything to get Toxicked. I could Toxic it in return with Zapdos, but he could have heal bell. I kind of want to go Clodsire and just start layering up some spikes. Like, I know at the very least it'll help versus this. And like I said, his only form of hazard control, I think, is Avalugg with Rapid Spin. So, yeah. I don't know what this thing is going to really do either, aside from, like, maybe, Wish Pass, Knock Off, whatever. Hopefully it's not, like, Calm Mind or something, but Scizor can hit it hard if it is. Let's just Spike Stack here. Okay, there's Avalugg. And then, yeah, on Avalugg, we can just go Corsola. We can Spin Block. Oh, it's Terra Dark. Oh, wow. God damn. Hey, yo. That does a lot. That is so banded, dude. That is so banded. Jeez. He must have known that I was going to bring Corsola for this. That's crazy. Okay. At least we get the Curse Body here. This thing is a threat, though. I can't switch into that at all, dude. I can't switch into that at all. That's tough. I'm, like, defensive, dude. I'm, like, super defensive on this. He got the defense drop. Still does, like, it's damn near Oko. Question is, do I want to Strength Sap up here, or, like, is there really no reason to? Should I just throw Rocks up? Kind of want to just throw Rocks up, if we're being honest. It's gonna help me, dude. This thing is gonna be tough. And I know it's Boots, too. Didn't take any Spike, right? Oh, no, he went out to Avalugg on the Spike, so I don't know if it's Boots. No, it's Banded. I'm pretty sure this thing's Banded. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna throw Rocks up here, I think. I don't think I need to, like, Strength Sap, dude. This thing, like, if I can't switch into Avalugg, then what's the point of even keeping Corsola around at this point? He didn't bring his other stuff, like Tinglu or Corv, so I don't really see the point. Oh, this thing is not Boots, too. That's great, actually. That's great for me. That's actually fantastic for me. So this thing is here. I can just go Dirge on it, I think. Or do I just sack? Nah, I kind of want to save Corsola as a sack. The only reason why I don't want to go Dirge is a Will-O-Wisp, but I can't really avoid it if it is Will-O-Wisp, so... Okay. Okay, at least these hazards are going to put in some work here, I think. I'm going to go right back out into Corsola here, I think, and sack it. I think I'm just going to go right back out into Corsola and sack it. He goes right back out into Avalugg. He doesn't want to mess around. He's got Terra Dark, Banded, Strong Jaw Crunch, which is nice. I could go Zapdos here and Thunderbolt. I don't even know if that's a kill. Or I could just go Latios and Draco. I just don't want Lele to come out, if we're being honest. U-Turn should do a decent amount, but this thing's, like, super tanky. So I don't know. I could Meteor Beam, which could be fun. Honestly, now might not be a bad time to Meteor Beam. Yeah, now might not be a bad time to Meteor Beam. I don't have to Shell Smash right away, but I can Meteor Beam. So much for Terra Ghost, dude. I did not foresee this thing being Terra Dark Crunch at all. I didn't even think he'd bring Crunch, but I mean, it makes sense. I don't really have great Dark Resists, and, like, he's got Strong Jaw, so I get it. Yeah, if I Meteor Beam here, then I can follow it up with an Earth Power and Oko Lantern. Like, I can pretty much get a kill here with Meteor Beam. So I think I might do that. Oh, do we really Speed Tie, dude, if he's max speed? Shoot. Oops. Should I have thought about that? Maybe, but I doubt this thing's max speed, dude. There's no way this thing's max speed. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna Meteor Beam. I don't think he stays in here. I think he might go Lantern. Okay. I'm not gonna Terra either. There's really no reason for it right now. I don't even know if it's gonna come in handy. That was definitely a bad. I should have put like 4 extra EVs in speed. There, I was speed creeping a lot of things with this Omastar, but I did not consider max speed Avalugg. But it's probably not max speed. I doubt it's max speed. It's max speed, dude. It's max speed. Well, at least we get our weak armor. That's funny. It's max speed. It's max speed. At least we get our weak armor. Well, now we're all in with Omastar. I didn't really expect to be all in with Omastar. I'm glad. I'm totally happy with removing Avalugg, though. That's for sure. Oh, jeez. Is this thing gonna be Shuka Berry, dude? I think it lives in Earth Power if it's like Spadef. Do I want to save this, though? Kinda. Am I gonna get a better opportunity to smash? Because I can Healing Wish. I can Healing Wish this Omastar and smash on something like Audino potentially. And it could be good. I just gotta weaken this Lantern, but I could punch a hole in it right now with Earth Power. It's either like Max Spadef, could be AV, could be Max Spadef leftovers, could also be Shuka Berry. Definitely could be Shuka Berry. Even if it's like Shuka Berry, dude, it's gonna go down to like 20% or like something. I'm gonna weaken it super low to the point of like hazards. Am I weak to Skeledirge if I sack Omastar? I don't know. I think I just want to go for it, honestly. I think I just want to go for it. Hazards are really good for me right now. It's Shuka Berry. Yeah, I kind of expected that. Oh, that does way less than I thought. Jeez, okay. I thought it was going to do more than that. It's like Max Spadef Shuka Berry. Nah, I kind of saw that coming, but I figured I want to chip this. Hazards are gonna hurt it. It can't really switch in. I know for a fact, dude, that this thing is probably water absorb and not volt absorb. I could just Toxic with Zapdos, honestly. That's not a bad play either. Thundurus is concerning to me. So is Lele. Lele is also really concerning to me. But I really like these hazards right now. I could go Lottie and just like Mist Ball. Not a bad play, I don't think. Because this thing doesn't really threaten me unless it's like got T-Wave, dude. That's why I kind of want to go Zapdos, because I don't want Lottie to get T-Waved. I think I'm going to make the Zapdos play. He can't do too much damage to me. I got a decent amount of bulk, and I think Toxic is honestly what I want to do, because I expect him to probably go Audino, maybe. Or like, if he just wants to stay in and take this hit. There is a chance that he's, Volt Absorb. It's certainly possible. I doubt it, but I don't want to risk it. He's going to come back in and take Rocks and Spike, so he's going to be like at like 20%. So Lantern's basically a sack at this point, which is nice. Let's see how he responds here, though. Maybe Lele comes out here. Or Thundurus. If it's Thundurus, honestly, I think I just want to get my damage off and T-Bolt it. I don't know if saving Omastar was the play, dude. I honestly thought that Earth Power was going to do more. I was doing calcs, and like I definitely figured Lantern could have been Shuka Berry. But thought that was going to do more. He's definitely Max Spadef Shuka Berry, which is fine. It makes sense. It makes total sense. I figured he was going to bring this set. I just must have miscalculated. I thought that Earth Power would have done more. Doesn't really matter, though. I mean, I don't know. I would have had to, like, Healing Wish Omastar back up later if I wanted to try to Shell Smash and win, and I don't know. It might have been the play. But at this point now, Lantern is going to come back in on hazards and is basically dead. And the thing that's nice, too, is Skeledirge is not Boots. And And we know Audino can't be boots. It's Mega Stone. Thundurus could be boots, but I mean, either way, like my hazards are like getting the rock and the spike up. I was good. I'm glad Corsola got that rock up. That was a clutch cursed body. Getting the cursed body on that Avalugg was clutch because that gave me the stealth rock. That was definitely the play. I feel good about that. Because Zapdos is pretty good right here, dude. I don't like unless he's like super offensive Lele, he can't really OHKO it easily, and like I can just get good damage off with T-Bolt on anything. I'll toxic that Audino too if it comes in. It could be Heal Bell. It could be, but we'll see. He's really thinking about this though. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so there's Lele. That's kind of what I expected. Taking 25. I mean, the obvious play here is just for me to go Scizor. So I think I'm going to do that. Lele doesn't learn Mystical Fire. I was like, before I really started to sit down and prep, I was like so concerned about Lele because I just assumed it learned Mystical Fire, but it doesn't actually. Max Bite F Scizor can switch into it pretty safely, unless it goes for like T-Bolt here. That's the best thing you can hit me with is T-Bolt or Focus Blast. But I can switch into Scizor and at least roost off anything he wants to do. So, yep. Yeah, it doesn't do much at all. And I can just U-turn here, I think. I think U-turning here is fine. I mean, if he stays in, then I just go Lottie and Shadow Ball. And I'll just get the momentum on whatever he wants to do here. So I think that's good. There's Audino, okay. This should do a good amount, yep. Could have Iron Head there, honestly. Iron Head there would have been nice. I kind of want to go Lottie and Mist Ball, if we're being honest, dude. Or I could go Clodsire and get up another Spike. And really just go all in on the Spike right now. Because I don't know what this thing is really going to want to do. The Spike is putting in a lot of work for me, though. So, like, I can just sit here and let Spike do its thing. If I get up another Spike here, like, it's going to be really good. I'm just a little worried about Thundurus, to be honest. So, I don't want to risk, like, Lottie getting T-Waved or anything, because I just needed to outspeed Thundurus. And if I just get all the spikes up, I mean, I'm in a great spot. He's going to struggle to switch into anything. So I think I'm just going to go Clodsire and spike up, dude. Clodsire's looking good here too, man. Honestly. Clodsire's looking good. This thing's mega. I don't know if he's probably not going to mega here. He might switch back out into something. But yeah, I'll get these spikes up, dude. I'll layer them all up. I will layer them all up right now. Does Thundurus learn Defog? That's what I want to know. Does Thundurus learn Defog? If this Thundurus is like Prankster Defog or like Heavy Duty Boots Defog, I'm gonna be so sad. It's gonna mess up my whole plan. But I don't think it is, dude. I don't think it is. I think this thing's like offensive. I'm just gonna get them all up, dude. I'm just gonna get all the spikes up. You know, the fact that Dirge is not boots is huge for me. It's huge for me. And Lantern's gonna be basically dead after Toxic. He does wish here though, so he could wish pass into Lantern right now. No, it's Dirge. Okay. Yep. That's fine. I mean, I'm gonna sit here and defog. Or not defog, I wanna sit here and Earthquake. I should 1v1 this, I think. Okay, he does have Will-O-Wisp. Fair enough. But I mean, I still do enough to 1v1 this, I think. Do I? Could go Zapdos here and start T-bolting. think I might do that. Because if he's got Slack off, I mean, his Shadow Ball's doing 26. They're doing about the same, but he can Spadef drop me. I think Unaware ignores that, though. I don't know. I don't feel good about playing this game right now with him. I'd rather just do this. And I could Toxic here, but I just want to click T-Bolt here, I think. I just want to click T-Bolt here, I think. I am modest. I'm just a modest Zapdos. I don't have any other special attack investment. But this T-Bolt should at least do around 50, I want to say. You know, he might be able to slack them off, depending on how much Spadef he has. Depending on how much it does, I can Toxic next turn. Toxicing this would be ideal, but I'm just going to T-Bolt here. I just want to see how much it does. If he starts Torch Songing, I can go back into Clodsire. I think we're in a good spot. This Skeledirge does make me a little nervous, but I think we're in a good spot. We always have Lottie too with Draco, so you know, ultimately, if I can just keep Skeledirge low, I can just come in with Lottie and Draco to threaten it out, to potentially threaten it for the kill. So yeah. And Scizor is like looking really good. I mean, it's my switch into Lele, but also like, he can't really hit it hard, aside from with Skeledirge here. I'm assuming his last move is Torch Song. I mean, it's got to be. I have a Mega Scizor on my team. Why wouldn't you run a fire move? So yeah, I mean, aside from the Skeledirge, Mega Scizor is nice. Right here. So, I don't know. Let's see. Still haven't seen Thundurus yet, though, too. That still makes me nervous that we haven't seen Thundurus. But like I said, we gotta hold on to Choice Scarf Lottie. It is entirely possible that Thundurus is Choice Scarf, too. I gotta keep that in mind, but Lottie should live any hit, even if it's like, you know, physical knockoff. It definitely could be physical, or like a physical or mixed Thundurus. I was definitely thinking about that. Okay, it does about 43, yeah. Okay, does about 43. I think I want a Toxic here. I think I just want a Toxic here. That Torch Song does 34. He could kill me here, which would be sad. But Toxicing Dirge would essentially mean it's no longer a threat to sweep me. So yeah, that's good. I can Roost here. How much is that Torch Song gonna do? 34, 1.5. It's gonna do over 50. I can Roost once here though. I'll take a little bit of chip, but I can Roost once. Yeah, now I go Claude. Now I go Clodsire. Oh, a crit. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. At least this thing's low, so I can come in and revenge it with Lottie. I'll EQ here. I don't think I need to worry about healing up. That crit's annoying. I mean, it did 43, so that means without the crit, it would have probably done like what? Almost 30, like 28. I might have been able to recover it off, but I don't know. I think I just Earthquake here. He Shadow Balls. Yep. I go Lottie here, I think. So I go Lottie here. And I think I just Shadow Ball. I think I just need to Shadow Ball. It should kill this, and it also covers Lele. Quite simply. If he goes Audino, he goes Audino. But this thing dies to rocks. This thing dies to hazards. So yeah, I'm just gonna Shadow Ball here. Yep. Okay. Skeledirge is gone. It costs me Clodsire, but I'm okay with that. That's a big threat out of the way. Zapdos is at 42, which is not ideal though. So yeah. I don't know what that item is on Lele. That Psychic did not do much to Scizor, so it's not like super offensive. It's not like Specs, and it's not Life Orb. So I don't really know what it is. It could be Scarf, but it doesn't matter. I have Scarf Lottie. He doesn't know I'm Choice Scarf, but I am clearly Choice Scarf. Not sure what he's gonna do here. Oh, this thing is Boots. Okay. And of course I'm locked into Shadow Ball, the one move I don't want to be locked into versus this. I think I have to switch out and save this. Oh, this is tough. Thinking about sacking Zapdos here. Like, what does he even have to hit me? I'm assuming it's knockoff. I'm assuming this thing has knockoff. Like, I'm expecting this thing to be, like, physical, have knockoff. Like, it would have needed, it would have probably wanted to run Zen Headbutt for Clodsire and knockoff for Lottie. So I'm assuming it's physical. I don't know what other move he would have to hit Lottie right now. Unless he wants to, like, prankster T-Wave me, but I don't know if that's what he wants. I think I just sag Zapdos here. Keeping Scizor is valuable because it takes the hit from Lele and it hits hard. It just hits hard. And I need this. I need to be able to switch back in and hit this hard. So I'm gonna go Zapdos here, I think. He's still thinking about what to do here. Okay. Yeah. I think Zapdos is my play here. It is unfortunate this thing is Boots. Can't lie to you, it is unfortunate this thing is Boots, but it is what it is. Ooh, it's Plot. I don't like that one bit. Well, at least that means Lottie is guaranteed faster. It's not Choice Scarf. Okay. It probably has Dark Pulse then for Lottie. Yeah, I have to come back into Lottie and just Draco it. So that means I have to let this go down. He could switch into Lele on the Draco. Then I can go switch into Scizor. It'd be fine. I just T-Bolt here. So yeah, he knocks me out. And I go back out into Lottie here. And I Draco. Because I need this thing to kill. I need this to kill. I don't even know if this is a guaranteed kill. I'm praying it is. I don't know if this is a guaranteed kill. But I think I need to go for it here. I don't know. Maybe I'm bulky enough to live one Dark Pulse. I don't know. It's probably not, dude. This thing is nasty plot. He could go Lele. He could just go Lele here, but don't know if he'll make that play. I just hope this Draco is enough to kill. I think I have to do this. Like, Scizor beats everything else at this point. If I can remove Thundurus here. I just gotta pray this is enough to kill. As if, okay, he switches. He sacks Lantern. Okay. Yeah, that was probably his best play. Because now I'm at half special attack. He can just go right back out into it. Yep. Shoot. Shoot. Do I just stay in? Because if I switch into Scizor and he plots, then that's bad, right? I might live though. I'm max Bedef. But I don't know how much a Draco's doing to this. Like I don't think I can 2 KO it, you know, because I'm gonna be at -4. So what am I getting chip for, you know? I think I go Scizor here. There's the plot. Okay. And I have to U-turn. I have to U-turn here. Yeah, I mean, I have to. I live. There's Chip. I could Healing Wish. But Scizor doesn't do enough to this. Scizor doesn't do enough to it. U-turn's only doing 25, 27. Can't even 2 KO it. So even if I Healing Wish Scizor, like, I mean, that +2 T-Bolt did 65. So, I mean, a part of me is like, you know, if I Healing Wish, but yeah, it's just not enough, and I get 2 KO'd. That's the thing. Because I think he might go Audino here for a sack. He might sack Audino here on, like, my Draco. So I could Mist Ball. I could Mist Ball here. That could be my play. I think I might just Mist Ball. Oh, it's not enough, dude. Oh, there's the Defiant. Oh, but we live. It's enough to live. Let's go, dude. Let's go. It's enough to live. Oof, it's enough to live. Oh my gosh. We get the special attack drop on the Mist Ball. But now what, dude? I think he sacks this here. And the thing is, like, Shadow Ball. Damn it, dude. I can't lock into Shadow Ball to kill Lele because Audino is immune to Shadow Ball. I can't lock into Draco because I have to lock into Mist Ball. Mist Ball's not going to do enough to kill Lele, I don't think. He's definitely just staying in here, I think, though. There's switching back out into Scizor doesn't save me because I think he's just going to stay in here and sack this. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I just have to pray Mist Ball kills here. Like I said, sacking Scizor doesn't do anything for me. I can't lock into anything else because Audino. Now I wish I could Healing Wish, but I can't. I just have to pray Mist Ball kills here. This is a good game, though. This is a very good game. It's not enough, dude. Man, GG. Oh, GG, dude. GG. Yeah, it's not locked in. Oh, man, that was a good game. That was tough, dude. The Boots Nasty Plot Thunderous did it, man. The fact that it was Boots really saved him because my hazards were putting in so much work. I was really like hoping Thunderous wasn't going to be Boots. I was hoping it was going to be like offensive, like Life Orb Expert Belt or something because my hazards were putting in so much work on him, dude. But yeah, I mean, that Nasty Plot Thunderous was nice. I guess that's why maybe I could have saved Clodsire for it. Maybe I should have worked to save Clodsire. Yeah, I don't know. But I had to trade Clodsire to take out Skeledirge. Skeledirge was a big threat, not gonna lie. So I had to take that out. And then, yeah, on the Nasty Plot, I mean, I think I played that end game as best as I could. I don't know. Obviously, like, maybe I could have saved Omastar earlier on, but it would have been tough to try to Healing Wish it back up and then Shell Smash. I really needed Scarf Lottie at the end to revenge that Thunderous, so it's not like I really could have afforded to Healing Wish Omastar. So it was tough, man. Let me say GG. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough, man. Well, GG to Trannels. That's it for us this time, but I don't know when I'll see you guys next time, but thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.